So, I'll be showing my thought process concerning gold and some other currency pairs. So, I want you to pay attention closely. Draw closer, take a seat. Make sure you are sitting properly. So you won't get tired, don't get bored. Just grab some popcorn or whatever it is, snacks, just grab it and pay attention to me. So, here it goes. This is gold, right? XAUUSD. So here is my thought process on this particular pair. Now, the market, or the trend on gold is in no doubt an uptrend. Don't forget the month is running to an end tomorrow, Saturday, 31st of January 2026. So the market has every right to do whatever it needs to do. You know, over a long time, we have predicted when this market took off from here, when it took off from this place, we predicted that from here, when it took off from here, we predicted that the market was heading towards $5,000 per ounce for gold. So that was why we put this trend line here. So now when the market left that place, what happened next will shock you. It got to this 5,000. When it got here, the market now shot up all the way to 5,600. $5,600. So now the market is back to 5,070 something dollars. So right now, this was the last move we made. This was the last entry we made on gold. This was the last entry we made on gold. I forecasted or analyzed the market that if there is a break above here, they will be taking an entry, a trade after this 4-hour close, and we were able to make that entry and we got out of this place. This was where we got out. We got out of here. Then I expected this pullback that the market is making now to happen somewhere here before now. Yes, I've expected it. So unfortunately, the market had to go some upward movement all the way to 5,600. It pained me that I wasn't in the trade, but it pained me that I wasn't in the trade, but I'm happy that I was able to follow my trade plans and all of that. So now the market is back, has given up all of those profits, that all of those uh, rally, all of those rally to the upside, back again. It has given it all the way. So now, what is the market doing? The market is already at all-time high. It's long overdue for a major pullback to happen. Yes, it's been long overdue. Been long overdue. So right now, I don't know if this is a major pullback that the market is trying to do. I don't know if it's a major pullback that it's trying to do. So if it's a major pullback the market is trying to do, that means we should expect the market to move all the way to this place, 50 fib. Okay, we should expect the market to move all the way to this place, 50 fib. So if it's not a major pullback that the market is doing, then the market is just doing one of those things that it knows how to do best. So probably it's a minor pullback. So that minor pullback is going to be from this low, from this 4-hour low to this 4-hour high. So very clean. Yeah, very clean. this is a low. Wherever 4-hour makes a range or makes a double bottom or whatever chart pattern that 4-hour does, that is where a minor level is. So this is the low. This is the low, 4-hour low. Then this is the 4-hour high. Okay, this is the 4-hour high. So if the market is doing a 4-hour high, a 4-hour pullback, which is a minor, what I call a minor pullback, then the market should just be giving then the market should just be making a minor pullback. Because if it's a minor pullback, this is where the market was supposed to settle. If it were to be a minor pullback, this is where the market is meant to settle. Yep. This is where it's meant to settle. Yeah, exactly this place is where it's meant to settle. So if it's not holding this place, like as we can see, if it's not holding this place as we can see, let me come down to 1 hour. We're not going to be jumping in. We're going to be taking things slowly. Just relax. So let me draw this trend, counter trend line here. Yep. This is a counter trend line. Let me draw it properly. You are done. So this is a counter trend line. So if obvious that the market is not retaining this place as my low, then definitely the market is making major pullbacks. It's making major pullbacks. So when major pullback is being made, it is a daily time frame that will have to change trend. For example, this type of setup. This is a chart setup. This is a chart setup on daily time frame. And this is a chart setup on daily time frame. So if this is how the market, if the market is planning on doing all of this, making a major pullback, then gold should be heading from this place. This is where a daily time frame happened, daily setup happened. Okay. So this, okay, this. So that if this market is willing and going to be pulling back to a major time frame level, then to a major time frame level, then let me remove this. Then the market should be pulling back. Sorry. Market is very boring. As in analyzing the forex markets, forex trading is a very boring kind of business. So that the market should be heading up to this down to this level for my setup. Yep. For my setup. On a major scale, on a major pullback, should be heading down here. So the only thing that would make me to be buying this trade, otherwise, it's when the market decides to retain this level, the market decides to retain this level here, and then gives a daily double bottom, just as it is now. As it's doing all of this, if it's able to retain this level and it gives a 4-hour chart pattern, something like this, something like this, something like this, a 4-hour chart pattern. Okay, inside, don't forget, inside of this counter trend line, give me a chart pattern like this. Then after giving this, then it decides to do a boom. Okay, a boom. It decides to break. Then by the time this 4-hour changes structure, 4-hour changes structure like this. So by the time the market changes structure like this, then the market will be prepared. Then the market will be prepared for trade entries. Okay, so if it's a major pullback that the market wants to do, if it's a major pullback the market wants to do, then if it's a major pullback the market wants to do into this place, then daily time frame will be doing this. Daily time frame will be doing this. Okay, daily time frame will be doing what 4-hour will do, the same chart pattern. Okay, then before we start looking for entries. All right, so that's it on gold. Very simple, very simple. The market will do either of the two, either of the two, either of the two. So that's how it is. So just watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Just watch out. All right, watch out, watch out, watch out. Just watch out. Just watch out. Okay. So let me keep this counter trend line here. Yep, let this remain here. So this is one is going to be guiding me. This counter trend line is going to be guiding me in making decisions too. So that's just all about it. So we'll just be waiting. There is no trade entry, no trade setup, nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. So that's just what it is. That is just what it is. That's just what it is. Nothing at all. So we'll be waiting for the market to do what it knows how to do best. Now let's go to AJ. AJ is still very valid to the upside. That's AUDJPY. It's still very valid to the upside. This guy, when he took off here, he was supposed to get all the way to 109,340, but he didn't. Decided to head back down. So now that it has happened like that, we were not panicked. I wasn't panicked at all. So if you check this trade very well, you would notice that this thing is forming what I call head and shoulders pattern. This is forming a head and shoulders pattern. Okay. It's forming a head and shoulders pattern. So that is why I am kind of, so it's forming a head and shoulders pattern. Might just be pushed to the downside like that. We don't know. But I'm not going to be making entry until I'll be making entry only if a 4 hour breaks out from here. Then a consolidation or a pullback happens back to this end. Then I will be a buy until 4 hour breaks out with this candle. Either a consolidation or a pullback like this happens, then I'll be making my entry. So that's what that is about. Then let's quickly go to GBP, JPY, GBP, JPY, GBP, JPY. Okay, let's go down. So GBP, JPY is still very valid. So like the analysis I made the other time, it's not yet activated. The trade entry is not yet activated. So imagine we had entered this trade somewhere here. Just imagine we had entered this trade somewhere here. Now look at it. The next thing you could see is it's a boom back to previous support level. So this was a very dangerous trade setup. So now I'm going to be very, very careful in making my decision. Once a good 4 hour candle closes above here, once a good 4 hour candle closes above here, then I will be making a good 4 hour close above there. So once a good, yes, I mean it, a good 4 hour candle closes out of that place, then I'll be looking for my entries. Not too much capping. So this one has not yet validated previous setup, so we are still waiting for it to validate it. So once it happens, boom, it's going to be a good setup all the way back, all the way to this place. When we get there, then what happens at this resistance will determine whether we will get here or not. So that's how it is. That's how I trade the market. Very simple. Very, very, very simple. So that's how it goes. Please do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on TikTok. The Baba Trader. That is what I do for a living. That is what I do for a living. So it's what I know. I don't come here to come give a fake analysis. I don't come here to come dish out what I don't know. So there is no trade setup that I've had that didn't work out. But mind you, it doesn't mean losses doesn't happen. Losses still happens because sometimes one will just want to minimize risk, like stop loss. So at the end of the day, in the process of trying to tighten your stop loss too much, then the market comes to hit it, then boom, back to the direction you want it to go. So that is just what happens most times. Or maybe the market gives you your setup and all of a sudden it changes again back to previous wahala. Then only then you also make loss. So if you adhere strictly to what I say, to this analysis that I do make, definitely you won't have issues at all. So don't forget, forex market is a risky industry. You must be willing to lose something to get something much more in value. So that's how it was here. Do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on TikTok, The Baba Trader, Facebook, um, my YouTube channel, The Baba Trader, my TikTok account, The Baba Trader. Follow me everywhere so you can get updates, like instant updates on what the market is saying. Thank you.